We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. And we are underway in Buffalo. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. That this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Mike's by four. Mike's by four. 6 man.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
He'll find Lindsey here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a nice catch right there. And this receiving core, without their number one wideout, keep that in mind. He's inactive this week, though it shouldn't be a long-term absence.
And I would think, partner, that this is where an offensive coordinator believes he can solve the problem by spreading the ball around. Because anytime you lose your number one guy, it's obviously a blow to your offense. But it's also an opportunity to say, hey, they can't focus on trying to stop one guy. Keep spreading it around. The last part, each one of those receivers, they believe they're the number one guy, and they're ready to step up.
20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones on the stop. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. On 2nd down now, Gilmore. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
that was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But if the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid, combination defensive back, combination linebacker, we saw the linebacker make the stop.
To throw on third down, Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field diving to grab it? No, he didn't. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Oh, yeah.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Off play action. Moore. Escaping the pressure right. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. This an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Bass is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division. Looking real.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
For Mecole Hardman, I mean, he was the only guy with 2 of the top 10 fastest runs in all of 2019, and he's showing that that was no fluke. He was moving there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if we turn to the next-gen stats, the final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking to throw. Moore. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Off the play fake. Moore. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Even. 4 down. Even. Safe.
Hey, watch this.
He's coming. We got double up. Luka 19.
Off play action. Moore. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Moore. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top as we'll head down to our...
You ain't got to understand it. It's my strategy.
...and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You want me to throw it into a cover 4. Like, that makes no sense.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. The
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
What are you doing? Running crossing.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now here's a carry heading left. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Bro, you're right there. Why are you? Man, come on.
And finish this one off.
God, oh, right there, and then stop running for what reason?
They may be nameless and faceless to a lot of people. They certainly aren't to their teammates who are the skill position guys. They appreciate the heck out of them, and they're capitalizing.
Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a...
This nigga right there won't, like, oh, bruh.
Robert Tonyan, his first touchdown
Crazy.
of the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing on first down. Moore.
Bruh, I can't throw the ball. He wide open.
Passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 2nd down, Gilmore.
Every single time somebody get off the line. It don't matter if they're a star or not. Somebody getting off that line.
Looking to throw. More.
Look at that.
The pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
I don't even care no more, bro. Like, this game's annoying.
They're going to try and throw.
I threw the ball!
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
Always something every game, bro. It don't matter who I'm playing. It don't matter. It's always something. That's why I started playing 2K more than this.
And the lead is now 24.
The game is corny.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. From the gun, Moore. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Man, that's amazing.
Game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Moore. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Lindsey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
Bruh, they almost gave y'all a pick like he couldn't catch that. Like, come on, bro. Wide open, drop, and I'm possession catching.
In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He's going to keep this again. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
At this point, bro, I do not care.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off play action. Moore. Touchdown Bills. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead.
Play this bag damn crazy. Good for you, bro. Congratulations.
Line up and go for 2.
You actually care about the game.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
From the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 43 yards.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25. And quickly to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language isn't.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Chiefs appear to be headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
A throw over the middle, taken in. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
If I'm playing somebody blitz happy, that's what I'm going to do.
Being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
What you want me to do? Do a 7-yard drop and you blitzing? I see. That's how I know y'all don't know football. Y'all just manipulate the computer, artificial intelligence. Y'all ain't even playing football. Y'all playing something else. I don't know what you call this. All y'all know how to do is manipulate video game computer AIs. That don't have nothing to do with football.
So it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very
That's
short.
all y'all do.
Now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like
It ain't no conspiracy theory. I can see what's happening to my players. What are you talking about?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Y'all don't even make sense. All y'all do is learn how to manipulate offensive linemen, blitz overload, and split plays and stuff, so play arts are messed up, and this is all the dumb stuff y'all do on this game.
Off the play fake. Moore.
Wow, throw the ball, nigga.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He finds his man, complete. That's Lindsey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. On first down, Moore.
I can't even get a screen on.
In the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's hilarious.
He's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Second and 10.
22's coming, Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike 22.
Throwing again. Moore.
No pass interference, though. No pass interference. Stop me on my whole route.
After this one's done, you just feel like
This is ridiculous. This nigga stopped me from my whole route.
not a lot of answers.
No pass interference call. That's bananas to me.
Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
Mike 14. Mike 14.
They'll look to throw again. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Check 13. Motion.
Look, flip play, manipulate play art.
Who's going to throw it here?
I got you.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will.
That's what happens when you manipulate the defensive play. I don't know what they were doing.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as
I have no clue what any of my defensive players was doing right there.
Grabs the lunch pail and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point.
That's exactly what I be talking about.
And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And y'all be proud of that stuff, too. That's what be bugging me out.
It's through the end zone for a touchback.
Like, what did I have to do with football right there? Absolutely nothing.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because
let me get whatever little stats I can get.
The guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And Diggs has it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Oh, and I need to get my I'm gonna go get my weapon. I got my weapon. We need to hide our stuff so people would think that. I should just mine I'll be back. Huh? No. Okay, let him say no. Okay, guys. We're going to do 20. Wait, we need a light. We do need a light. Let me go get one. There's lights in the hallway. Okay. Let's set up right here. Okay. My bed's gonna be right here. My bed's gonna be right here. Maybe you should like right here. I'm just right there. Look, I can put this here. Oh my gosh. Look, I forgot. Wait, I'll do that. I just need it for my, like, the gun one. Uh-oh, I forgot 2 blankets. No, you don't need 2 blankets. I didn't bring anything. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be right back. No, we don't need food. Okay. I need tissue. I want tissue. Anyway, there's a bathroom. Yeah, there's a porta potty. Yeah, but it looks like a Wait, what time is it? It's 39. Yes. We're going to be able to get some good. Yeah, I think the food is good. Sit it right. When you're done, just sit it. I'll put it. Cover it up. Yeah. Oh no, I let me look at my book bag. Did you bring any? This package is because I think I have a ball in my ball. I'm gonna press the top. We both bought what? Just in case something comes, like my sister comes. Yeah. But wait, really? The other one. I do have a paper. Oh, and I got a work. It's because I said 2 words. And you brought it home. You can do it. You gotta work it. Well, I do have to. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna look right too. This is Will's school. Me too. I have my school right too. I have my picture. I have two pictures. But it's one that my friend gave me. One was paid. My friend gave me this picture. I mean, this picture. Okay, so let's just write it and just ask me if you see it. Honey, can you yes? I'm about to get it. Let me come on. It's something that my teacher gave me. Yeah, I forgot. Mommy, this is what I made it with. Oh, can I keep it? Oh, that's really yellow. Oh, we're gonna go with the pilot. Yeah, I can lie there. No, it's not. It's actually what it was. In the woods, so good. It's getting cold, so I just put it
Hey, what's up, Tariq?
Yeah, I called you earlier. Did you hear anything from NHS?
No, I see Avi just texted me saying something about she heard about Miss Linda. Like, what is she talking about?
Well, Miss Linda passed away this morning.
Hold up, say that again?
Miss Linda has died this morning. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was shocked when I know this.
Yeah, I heard.
Her brother called the house in the morning and told CD. And then she took his phone number and I spoke with him. He told me that she passed away this morning around 11 or 12 o'clock, around that time. And I think she was alone at home when it happened to her. But she was trying to call somebody to help her. That's why she called City, she didn't help me. And then she called Michelle. And then Michelle called her sister. And then her sister and nephew went to the house. And they called the paramedic and they came. And as soon as I came, she was dying.
Brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel, and they're ready to go as they get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
I remember last week she wasn't feeling well. Like, it's Miss Linda don't stay. You need to move on.
Yeah, I told her to call off. Like, that's what made her call off that last day, because she haven't been feeling well. I don't know why she kept coming to work.
Yeah, I think she had something was going on, but the day she left, she said to me, I will go and the test for coronavirus. But her brother said to me that maybe not coronavirus.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
I don't know. What else I want to know? I'm sorry to put in the back this time. I want to get everyone out of the house.
2nd and 8
Also, the other thing, we don't need to mention this to the guy till final. We have to tell them, especially Tony.
Because if they can't
Because you know how he's attached to her.
Get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it.
All right, man, I'm sorry for you. Just give it. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Hey, alert 33. Check back 11. Check back 11. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mayfield. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And a dangerous throw there as that's
Danielle.
complete.
I think we can all
Come
understand
here.
what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes it gets
just
there,
called
you
me.
get out to your running back, and it can turn
One
into a
job.
big gain downfield. But what a nice
They
job
told
they
me
did
Miss
getting
Linda
to the
died
football
this morning.
and holding him to a short gain.
Yep.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10
They said
at
that
the
she,
11.
they tried to,
After getting
she
that
was
turnover
trying to
first
reach
drive of
out
the
to,
game, to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
people,
Yeah, we talk about complementary
and
football all the time.
like
I
she
think
couldn't
it's
get
a
in
little
contact
deeper
with
than that.
nobody. Said that
Defense went out, forced a turnover.
she called the house
Now the
and
offense's responsibility to pay that off for them.
like
To show respect to them.
CD
Gets a turnover. We appreciate
had
it.
called
And let the team
Michelle,
drive.
and Michelle
5 yards is the tally on
tried to
first
call
down.
her
That brings up
sister,
2nd
and then
and
that's when
5.
her sister had called the ambulance and all this, and people tried to come to the house, and they said they revived her like 3 times, but she last time they couldn't revive her. Like,
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. People always talk
and the
about
only
one of his
reason I
biggest
found out
strengths
because
running
Ave
football,
texted me,
vision, and he found the spot there
and she said
going into the end zone.
I
You're
heard
exactly
about Miss
right about
Linda.
that. It
I'm
wasn't just
sorry.
the vision, right?
And I'm like,
Once
what
he
are you
saw the
talking
gap,
about? And
decisiveness,
then I
made
seen
up his
Tariq
mind,
call me,
about the power to finish the play.
like
Not
maybe
only did he get
around.
good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Zerline connects on the extra
He
point.
called me a couple of
And that makes
hours
the
ago,
score
and I didn't hear my
7-0.
phone. So I just called him back, and he was saying he's shot, and he been crying all morning
The kickoff unit is out on the
himself.
field, and they will send this one away.
Because she called off because I told her to. She hasn't been feeling well.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
He said this, I don't know if it was today or yesterday morning. I think he said this morning.
But give him credit. Instead of trying
It had to be this weekend because she called the talk. She called because nobody was responding. So she ended up calling the house. She wasn't feeling good.
2nd down, here's Chubb. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Mayfield down. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field.
Yeah, that's how I was just on the phone with him, literally. As soon as I got off, I called you because I called him back.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's to get some assistance, get somebody to call him.
Because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And this one quickly to Lamb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play here for Dallas.
Let's go.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach at REA Sports Studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big game.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies.
And I told her that happened to Miss
I think
James.
ultimately he was fortunate
When
to
I
get
was
anything
working
out of
here.
that run.
She retired and didn't get to enjoy the fruits of her labor. Dog, she was like, Miss Janice, I said, yeah.
Now Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the stop it. Will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. To throw is Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Oh!
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
What are you eating?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready.
Hello, how you doing?
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
I'm doing okay, I guess you could say. I don't know. I was just calling you to tell you, you remember Miss Linda on my job?
The woman that went down to the dental office with you? Yes.
Yeah, they said she passed away this morning.
She passed away?
Yeah, this morning.
What was wrong?
I don't know. She was our night shift person, and everybody just called me and told me. Everybody know me and her was close.
I'm so glad to hear that.
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review,
Wow.
so to speak.
Said she was sick.
Everyone has someone assigned to how did
How?
each play work?
Like, they said she was like sick.
That kind of worked for us during this game.
She was trying to call somebody to come help her, I suppose.
As well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this
She
game.
was trying to get somebody to come help her.
Yeah, because she couldn't get in contact with none of her family, I guess.
Oh.
So she called the job.
Defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And
And you didn't tell nobody?
that's how they were able to get in contact with her sister.
Trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Prescott.
Wow.
And man lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down.
Oh, nobody don't know what happened.
Third down conversion.
Was she sickly?
Yeah, no, that's what I just said. They said she was sick.
That's a great example right there.
I don't. They didn't. They said it wasn't COVID though.
Games. We're in the third quarter of
She
this
was
one.
always
And
going
this is a
through
tight
something.
one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And this
Yeah,
winds up
I'm
a gain
gonna
of 4.
call Danielle's mom because Danielle's mom knew her. Like, not didn't know her, but knew that yeah, her was close. Basically.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. But guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Again, it's Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 10th carry now for Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered,
I
type of a game, considering the points that they just had against him.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go down it again. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 at a time, moving up 4th down.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the lead moves to 10-0. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. There's still lots of time left to go, but luckily, that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And this throw incomplete. Over at that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
No, you don't say that. I didn't mean to. You don't say it. No. No, you have to sing the same. Lenny, you have to sing the same I sing. Okay? No. Your turn. Yeah.